Florentino Perez, man. I'm not going to say you're about to ruin everything you've done, but that sporting decision you made in June 2024 is really haunting Madrid fans. The signing of Kylian Mbappé has really held the team down tactically. Maybe he's bringing in more jersey sales, maybe he's bringing in revenue, but tactically, on the field of play, that decision is haunting Madrid fans. We all know you wanted to sign Mbappé for Real Madrid. That was your dream. But that signing should have come along with bold sporting decisions. The time we were chasing Real Madrid, after Ronaldo left, our left wing wasn't really solid. We signed Hazard, who eventually failed. And Vinicius at that time wasn't the Vinicius we know now. He was averaging 5 goals a season with how many assists? He wasn't the Vinicius we know now. So it was right chasing Mbappé. But if you could cast our mind back, we wanted to sign Mbappé to play with Benzema. Everyone wanted Mbappé to play alongside Benzema. On the left wing, if you could remember, one time when Benzema returned to the national team, they created a bromance, and we all were very happy about it. Now, since 2022, Vinicius has shocked everyone. Since Ancelotti came to Madrid, Vinicius has turned a new corner. The Vinicius we knew, who could dribble 5 players and still not slot the ball into the net, the Vinicius that Benzema didn't want Mendy to pass the ball to, has now grown to become one of the best players in the world. It got to a time, as Madrid fans, were comparing Vinicius to Mbappé. Some were even saying he was better than him. Now here comes June 2024, where Mbappé joins Real Madrid on a free, of course. Not as the winger we wanted anymore, but now he's supposed to play strike. Already, we had 2 natural world-class wingers, arguably, in which one had to move to the right to accommodate the other. And we've added another left winger in Mbappé. How is this tactically sound? And you, Mbappé, we know you're a left winger, but you can play as a striker. During the El Clasico, you showed us you can play as a striker. During the El Clasico, which was played recently, I saw an Mbappé who could run behind. I saw an Mbappé giving us box presence. I saw an Mbappé who was ready to play strike. Or is it because we really wanted to beat Barca? Against Liverpool, the Mbappé we saw was very different. We saw the Mbappé of last season who didn't want to enter the box. There was a point where Carreras made a very nice cross and there was no one at the back post to tap it into the net. In our box, there was Bellingham. Where was our striker? Our striker was behind the 18 box, waiting for a cutback to score a screamer. Mbappé, you can score a tap-in. A tap-in is a goal. Ronaldo scored about 450 goals for Real Madrid, and God knows how many tap-ins were there. So why are you waiting to score screamers? You can score a tap-in and it still count as a goal. Sometimes I blame him, sometimes I don't. He can play a strike, but he can't give you that consistently over the course of a whole season or 2 seasons. So Perez corrects this decision. How do you make these corrections? Make bold decisions. It's either you move Vinicius on, it's either you move Rodrigo on. I know Mbappé is not going to leave Madrid because financially it's going to hurt the team. So either you move Vinicius on, get a striker, get a right winger. And Dean Howson, a centre-back who can't defend. As a centre-back, you only know how to play with the ball at your feet. I'm seeing people saying, why did Juventus let Dean Howson go to Bournemouth in exchange for Lloyd Kelly? But look at Dean Howson. Do you think he can defend like this in Serie A? In a league which is so physical, and you can't even get the basics of defending right. Real Madrid will win games in La Liga. Osasuna, Villarreal, Getafe. Actually, this season, the level of the La Liga is very low. Out of the 5 teams that played in the Champions League, only 1 won. And that's because he played at home. The other 4 that traveled didn't win their matches. So you get the wins against the La Liga teams. But if you face a team which is ready to attack and are tactically disciplined at the back, there are going to be problems. Real Madrid needs to solve a lot of problems. In the big games played this season, we've really struggled. Against Juventus, we are lucky to go with a 1-0 win. Against Barcelona, of course, Barcelona have their own problems. And there was motivation to win, even their players were injured. Against Liverpool, disaster. I don't even want to talk about the match against Atletico Madrid. So, it's either there are bold decisions to be made, or Mbappé needs to fix up and play as a striker I saw during the El Clasico.